Hello everyone, I'm Sandy Lou of Life's Choice Coaching. I'm all about positive thinking. I'm all about whatever we put out in the world comes back to us. So one of the things that I want to speak with you today is about karma. Karma is whatever you put out comes back to you. So whether it's good or bad, it's going to come back to you. So often I hear people say when they're upset with someone for whatever the reason is, they say things like karma will catch up to them, karma will pay them back, or things like God will pay them back, or God will get them back. Basically what we're saying when we say something like that is that you want payback, that they're going to get their payback one way or another somehow in the future, which means that you're putting out something negative out into the world. You're putting negative energy on them. You're wishing them that bad. Maybe because you use karma, you think that it's not you wishing them bad, but you're technically really, when you think about it, you're really wishing someone bad. So I really invite you to look at like how often you say that, or if you do say that, and if that's really going to serve you. Do you really want to put that out in the world? Do you really want to wish someone bad? Because it's going to come back to you one way or another. It just keeps coming back. It's like a never-ending cycle of negative going back and forth. So consider that when you think of using karma as your way of saying you want them to get paid back. Also, karma is positive, so it could be a good thing, right? So whatever you put out in the world, so if you put something positive, you put out love, if you put out peace, understanding, empathy, if you put that out in the world, then it's going to come back to you some way, somehow. Consider the relationships that you have. Are they a reflection of what you put out in the world? I can tell you that from my own personal experiences, I have amazing relationships. I had relationships that are over 25 years, and they're great relationships, people that I can count on, that they're my extended family, that will be there for me no matter what, that are there unconditionally. But know that I'm very clear that it comes from my own way of being and the kind of friend that I've been, that it has lasted this long, and why I keep and continue to make friends that are that genuine and that connected. Recently I had an experience where I do random acts of kindness, and one of the things I like to do is when I'm in a drive-through, I'll pay for the vehicle right behind me. So one of the times when I got to the cashier, I said I wanted to pay for the person in the vehicle behind me, and they're like, well, it's $30. Are you sure that you want to pay for the person right behind you? I'm like, yeah. I was like, yeah, well, I said I would, so I will. They'll just be that much more surprised. They'll be that much happier, and maybe their day will definitely change. Maybe they needed to feel that that they mattered, and that there was kindness in the world. So I don't know what the end result was with that, because once I paid, I left, because I'm not looking for someone to acknowledge me, right? It's a random act of kindness, and it's unconditional, with no expectation. So now, about a month ago, I was at a drive-through, and when I got to the cashier at the window, she said the vehicle in front of you paid for you, and they said to tell you that God loves you. And I was overwhelmed with emotion. I was so grateful. I can't even really put words in it, but I turned and I told the cashier, and I said, I've done this a few times. I've done this before to other people. And she says, well, this is karma paying you back. And I was just overwhelmed with joy and gratitude. I felt, a sense of bliss and emotional, because it reminded me and confirmed, like, what I do put out in the world comes back to me. So remind yourself that what are you putting out to the world, whatever it may be, it's going to come back to you. So if you're going to put out something, let's put out love. Let's put up, gratitude. Let's put up empathy, compassion, understanding, acceptance, and know that whatever you put out is going to come back to you. So let's be part of making this world a better place. And it starts with who we're being and what we're putting out in the world. Individually, we do have the power to make a difference in the world. So believe in yourself and what you have to offer the world, and what you think makes a difference, and what you say makes a difference. So if you're going to do anything, put out positive energy. there's a lot to be grateful for. So focus on everything you're grateful for, and everything else is irrelevant. So anyway, I hope this is supportive to you, and maybe this is something that you need to hear at the moment. Maybe this is something that your friends need to hear at the moment. So my invitation is definitely to share this with your friends, so that maybe you can make a positive difference in their life. Maybe this is something they need to hear in this very moment. Sometimes we hear things right in the moment that we need it to. And just remember that we all do things in the level of consciousness that we are in the moment, and we do the best that we can with what we know at the moment. So let's allow ourselves to accept people and love them no matter what. So anyway, it was great speaking with you. I will be posting some more videos on a weekly basis, and I do offer my coaching services and consulting for businesses. My website is www.lifeschoicecoaching.com, and reach out to me. I would love to support you, your team, your family, your group. Anyway, I look forward to hearing from you, and thank you for taking the time to listen to this. Have a wonderful day.